Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome to the channel. Good night. It is almost 1 a.m. in the morning for me right now. Just want to say thank you to the few people who somehow are supporting me right now because for whatever reason, my shorts seem to do a lot better than the rest of my videos, which is not surprising. Um, Thank you all the same for the other subscribers, for any that are actually watching this madness. But yeah, in general, this is day two of video logging stuff. Day two. In general, life's been pretty good today. Um, except for one thing, but in general, all things good considered. Um, Woke up at 2. Didn't do anything for like the first hour and a half, which was, kind of crummy of me. I have a bad habit of not doing anything. I need to be better at like going out and actually doing something instead of just sitting in my bed for like an entire hour before I do anything or decide to do anything. But that's not the point. Anyways, today. Um, well, besides just, being lazy about today, I got to go riding out on my electric unicycle, my EUC. I will maybe throw a picture in here. I don't know. I don't know. I could possibly go grab it for the end, but yeah, I'll explain it later. Um, I ride around on this what is called an electric unicycle. Think of it as like the a giant wheel, like literally just a giant wheel that you ride around on, and it's a lot of fun. It's crazy stuff. I'm still trying to take videos on my phone. This is what I'm doing right now. It seems to give better quality, at least video quality, maybe not audio, because I could try and figure out how to hook this up to it, but I'm not planning on it yet. Um, yeah, the windscreen on that's a little wonky, but in general, this seems to work out fairly well enough as is, so I will probably stick with this for a while. Um, Yeah, so in general, yeah, things have been going well. When I was riding on my electric unicycle though, I was on one of like the biking paths that are near here, near where I live, and ended up popping my tire. Just so that you guys have this visual image. I am tiny, scrawny little person, like super strong, man. I'm just, so jacked up, right? Uh, I had to tote around my electric unicycle, which is about 60 pounds with all the modifications we've thrown onto it, for a quarter mile to a park so that I could get myself picked up because riding back or like toting it back would not be suggested. It's very hot, summertime, and it's hot outside. It burns. uh, but yeah, um, in general though, like it sucked for that at least. Had to have my mom come by and pick me up because I didn't know really anybody else to call at the time. So that happened, which sucked because I'm afraid that on my electric unicycle, what the problem might be for it is that the rim of the tire might be cutting into my tire. The rim of the wheel is cutting into the tire. That's what I'm afraid of. But I don't actually know if that's for sure. I have a friend who knows how to work around these things that he's gonna come and check it out tomorrow. So hopefully I'll be able to present you guys with some better news about my sorry life. But yeah, so in general, that was garbage. I'm afraid that I might have to buy a new wheel, which kind of sounds weird to hear, but basically it's pretty expensive. This wheel with all the modifications done and everything would come in roundabout to like $3,000 worth, and I don't want to have to pay that out of pocket right now because I just don't feel like paying that much. So who would have thought? But yeah, it's my wheel has been a great escape for me whenever I'm like feeling upset or down. I really enjoy riding around on my wheel because it like I can feel the wind, and it kind of like makes me actually feel alive, like I'm actually doing something instead of just sitting around just not doing anything. But yeah, um, so yeah, if it were to break down, it would suck because I don't like walking around. I like writing because it's faster and I can listen to my music and stuff like that. But it's a little awkward if you're walking around. I've Though I will admit my wheel is not the safest contraption in the world. It could blow up if it really wanted to, if things were going wrong with it. Like it can be bad. Like it can burn up. Like if you look up like electric unicycle accidents, you could see so many like crap happening with them. Hopefully that won't happen to mine. Uh, it's yeah. Anyways, it's a lot of fun for that. However, I did get to do some D&D Dungeons and Dragons. For any of you people who don't know it, it's a um, role-playing game to a degree. Basically, you use the power of your own imagination as well as some game mechanics on a book. Uh, Specifically, this book, if you're playing 5e, I like playing older editions more, but most people only know 5e nowadays. So, I've been playing around on that. No sponsorship, sorry. That would be awesome. Uh, but it's a lot of fun. I got to play with some friends of mine that online friends, but I got into a new campaign for the it's a sorry, it is a campaign based in like the time era of The Walking Dead. So I am playing a character that's running around in this world with a bunch of other people. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy the people that I play with. They are not like the super most social people, but I try to add a flair of my character in there to in hopes to inspire others to talk more, I guess you could say. I don't know. D&D is a good outlet for those people who really like putting on I wouldn't say putting on a show, but it's a way to try and express emotions and feelings, which I have a really hard time trying to do. Because I get emotionally numb, and it's really good to try and like enforce those emotions throughout the game so that you can give your character some nice flair and stuff like that. And it's a lot of fun. In general, it's a lot of fun. If you're playing with the right people, it's a lot of fun. I say that because, there are some campaigns that you run into that can just absolutely suck. Um but yeah, in general, that was a lot of fun, which is kind of why I'm actually in a lot better mood and why I decided to wear my fancy hat here that I got from the Renaissance Festival, if any of you nerds also know it, if you guys are nerds. Um, but yeah, it's one of those fun games that I love playing to as an outlet to just express myself more and try and get better at that. As well as this. This is a good outlet. Trying to talk to myself to a degree as well as others, and I enjoy making those dorky little shorts. I just made another one today as well in hopes to try and encourage more people to check out my channel. So, in hopes for more randomness, I plan to keep my shorts a little more like upbeat and more random. Encouraging people to check out my channel is what I'm going for, but who knows, I might add some other fun stuff in there as well. But yeah, in general, besides that, it's been pretty good. Yeah, in general, I've been feeling a lot better today than yesterday. No offense to it, but yeah. I also got to go and get in contact with another friend of mine. I didn't talk to him for like over a week, which is really bad. I usually try to keep up talking with him, but he's a lot more relaxed and forgiving. Is like he'll answer usually within the day, and we'll be like, "Oh, how's life and all that." He's great about that. All my friends are dudes, so sorry. I'm literally everybody I know is a dude. So I will be referring to them as all dudes, just so you know. But yeah, it's great. I actually gotta, talk for him for a bit, which is always fun. I love hanging out or talking to my friends in general. I don't get to hang out with them near as much because everybody's busy. My life isn't so busy right now. Currently trying to figure out what I want to do with life. It's kind of why I'm doing this. Is some sort of motivation to encourage myself to, do something besides just sitting at home, being bored and playing games and stuff like that. I know I should like go work and get a job, but it's been almost a year since I went working, and it kind of feels uh my my first and last job have was a really stressful job. It's fast food. Fast food sucks, but the owner of the store was really rough on me at times whenever I was like coming into work. I think that was mainly I think the main problem was is that I was super depressed at the time, and when I was doing that in school and work, it was just stressing me beyond compare, and it was really affecting my work life at least because I was expressing it more there because life was very frustrating at work. Who'd have thought? Working at fast food. But yeah, I'm trying to like think of like a limit of like what I should talk about in general about my personal life. Because no offense, if this were to ever actually get anywhere, I wouldn't want this to like have my life broadcasted all the time. So no offense to everybody, but there's people out there who are crazy, man. They're crazier than I am. But yeah, um, yeah. In general, things are better today. I'm hoping that I find out tomorrow that my wheel isn't garbage, because that would suck. But I might be able to, if that were the case, to sell it for parts to another person I know. I'm a part of this group of people who ride around on electric unicycles, and there's a couple of, I want to say blacksmiths, but that's not what they are, mechanics that work around on these things. So if it's the case that it's not working out too much, maybe I can sell them whatever's left of it in parts wise to them in hopes to do that. But yeah, in general, today's good. Today's better. Today's better. Today was a lot better. I'm going to just real quick show you what my electric unicycle is, even though it's flat right now. I'm not going to be riding it, so 1 second. Sorry that it's on its side and all, but that's what I mean by my electric unicycle. As you can see, tires kind of shot right now, but yeah, it's good times. Thank you all for coming and seeing my video. Hope you guys have a good day.